Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar. This is your business coach Amit Parekh, and today I have come with an amazing topic which will help you learn and grow your business to absolute next level. And today's topic is how do you make your team fall in love with you? So it's going to be an amazing session. You will learn so many things which will make your team retention very, very easy. See, when people are convinced emotionally and they invested emotionally on where they should be staying, what they should be doing, it becomes very easy for them to convince themselves logically. Logic never can outbeat emotion. So when people are emotionally vested with you, emotionally connected with you, and they are in love with you, they will stay with you no matter what. So how to make your team members fall in love with you, stick with you, stay with you thick and thin is what we're going to talk about today. And you will learn a lot of stuff. You will learn a lot of stuff which will help you grow your business to the next level. Because remember, as I always say, I build people, people build my business. That's how it goes. And it is that much critical, basically, to be able to grow your team and your business to the next level. So let's not take it lightly and let's focus on this. And as business owner, I believe one of your three key roles is building team, helping them produce results and performance, which is par excellence, which is beyond even their wildest imagination. And sometimes I wonder, can we actually make it happen? Yes. Some people don't have the self-image, some people don't have the confidence, some people don't have the skill, some people don't have the attitude, some people don't have the knowledge. There could be so many things which could be missing in an individual, but your love and your compassion and your drive and your trainings can help them overcome all these things very, very easily. Very, very easily. So don't forget this. This is something which can change the way you do your business instantly. So get ready to get involved into a very powerful session happening right now. Now, before we go into the session and before we dive deep, I would like to quickly know the makeup of my audience today. Okay. So I want you to go to the chat window and type out very, very quickly that what are the few things about you, which city you're from, what businesses are you doing, and of course, you start with your name. So share your name, the city you're from, and the business you do very, very quickly in the chat window. Let me see that. Let me know where you're from. Let me know your name. Let me know the business you're into. So I can then basically tailor make a few things as I go along today teaching you, which will be more relevant to you. So go ahead, type out these few details, your name, the businesses you do, and the city you're from. Very, very quickly, let's get to know each other. And always helps to know your audience because then you can talk about things which could be more relevant to their needs. Okay, so that's what I try and do as much as possible. Though you understand training as a platform, its own limitations in terms of customizing and personalizing to the requirement of the attendee. But let's do our best given the format of training we are into. So, guys, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, go to the chat window and type out. And I can see a few of you already doing that. Thank you very much for doing that. And I love you for your energy. And I love you for your contribution. And I love you for the openness you're showing by sharing your introduction with me. Thank you very much for doing that. And people who joined in late, today we're going to talk about how do you make your team fall in love with you. This is one major issue which most business owners face, that they don't know what will make the team stick to you, stay with you, work with you, get the results. And more often than not, in spite of having very amazing intentions for the team, the intentions don't translate into results. And many business owners come and tell me, I am doing everything for them, but somehow they're not responding. Somehow they're not productive. Somehow they are not efficient. Somehow they are not loyal. Somehow they are casual. Somehow they are not following me. And hundreds of other things which comes as a complaint that this is where I'm stuck and I'm doing everything for the team and somehow कुछ तो है जो वो या तो they start saying कि लोग ऐसे ही होते, which is not true. People are awesome. People are wonderful. The moment you can show them a connect between what they are doing and what they can get, boom, you'll find they're becoming superstars and rock stars. So Yes, some work needs to be done. Yes, there are strategies and tools. And yes, if you follow them, your team will fall in love with you. So we're going to talk about that very, very shortly. And for all the people who joined late, guys, please introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Share me your name, the business you do, the city you're from. In this order, quickly. The name, the business you do, and the city you're from. Very, very quickly. Everybody. Share your name, the business you do, and the city you're from. Very, very quickly in the chat window. Thank you so much. And I love you guys for your energy. Amazing topic coming up. It will change the way you look at business completely. It will change the way you look at teams completely. It's awesome. And what I'm sharing with you is something I have been using for many, many years. And with God's grace and Guru's Kripa, these strategies have really worked for me and 30,000 other business owners. So you could be the next who's using the strategies which are tried, tested, proven 30,000 times. It's not just one time, two times. And it's easy. You don't really go out of your way or do something extremely difficult. It's a way of life. It's an attitudinal change. Your intention is there, but there's an attitudinal change, there's an outlook change, there's a behavior change, which I'm going to suggest with you today. And that will change the impact you are having on your team. Lovely, ladies and gentlemen. One quick round of sharing once again. If you have not shared your details, please go to chat window and type out your name, the business you do, and city you are from. All right. So in the meanwhile, while everybody else is introducing, let's get talking about this one major issue that MSME business owners face. That first, they're unable to find good people. And when they're able to find them, they don't know how to retain them. So today, I'm going to share a framework on how to retain your team members and how to make them fall in love with you. Now, all of us as business owners desire that we get people on a team which are driven, who are passionate, and who are willing to go the extra mile. But somehow we don't focus on what needs to be done to have a team that sticks through you through thick and thin. You need to do something, then only thick and thin happens. So today, let's understand what we need to do as business owners to make our team fall in love with us. All right. So let's talk about that. So point number one, everybody please note down, take pen and paper and write, otherwise you'll not remember what I'm sharing. Point number one is know your team better. Now, building a team is like nurturing a relationship. Now, for any relationship to be long lasting and successful, the first step is to know each other well. It happens in any relationship, parents and kids, husband and wife, brothers and sisters, sisters and sisters, brother and brother. Sometimes you grow apart. We say, no, oh, we have grown apart. What does it mean? Now, brothers grow apart. Now, brothers who are born in the same family, who are bringing in the same cultural value system, they grow apart. But after some time, we stop taking the effort to know each other and we assume that we know them, but they would have changed so much. In the team scenario, you as a business owner need to understand a couple of aspects about your team members. Please make a note, otherwise you'll not remember of so many aspects I'm going to share today. Number one, what are their likes and dislikes? Okay. Number two, what are they passionate about? Number three, what are their aspirations, their ambition? And number four, with you, what is the kind of growth you're looking at? Money growth, responsibility growth, career enhancement, job role change, job responsibility change. Could be many things. Getting more respect, reward, and recognition. What is that they're looking for in your organization and with you? Now, once you understand, okay, so there's a rule of leadership. If you don't know your people, you can't lead your people. Okay? You can never lead somebody whom you don't know. So you need to take an effort to understand them, find it out, and then create something called team growth goals. Now, what are team growth goals? Team growth goals are a detailed understanding written down of how exactly a team member aspires to go and how exactly you are committing yourself to help them grow the next level. So team growth goals. So you need to make a plan for that and you need to execute that. If you have no team growth goals, then they don't know what you have planned. You don't have a plan. Everything is ad hoc, and eventually they get misunderstood, or you get misunderstood and they leave. So intentions are pure, right? So you must have a written team growth goal, and you must share it with them. You must share it with them. Because if they don't know what you're planning, they feel you're not planning at all. Okay. So what are the strategic reasons why you must have this information and how it will help you is it will give you clarity even on what kind of roles and responsibility you want to get each of them in future. What kind of role and responsibility are they aligned with? What are they looking for? If that's in line with what you want to give, boom, they will lap it up. So this is the first step. Any business owner needs to set it right. That you must understand team, you must understand their aspiration, you must understand their ambition, you must understand what they're expecting out of organization, and you share how you can help them achieve that. And then, since it's an alignment, the future growth is very, very easy, very, very simple. Sometimes extremely simple. We complicate things. Things are actually not complicated. Remember that. Okay. Number two, make them your growth partners. Now, may say, do I need to share my percentage of profit? You must, in different ways. In different ways. But the first essential element is between you and them, there's a mental alignment that they are your growth partners. Okay. So this is the next essential element in making your team fall in love with you, is that involving them in the growth and success of business. Now, let me simplify this way. You need to set a culture where you help your team members to understand that they can achieve their desired growth and success when they contribute to the growth of the business. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You get me this, I get you that. You help me grow, I help you grow. तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा. You know, you set this culture, and you do understand that you are a leader who will help your team to achieve their desired growth and their success when they start contributing to the overall success. Overall success is the company's success, is the business success, is the customer success. Because see, you need to make them understand this, because this is also vital for business growth, that everybody is aligned in the same direction. Otherwise, you'll be clashing. They'll be looking at their interest. They might not be interested in doing certain things. You are interested in your interest and start aligned to them. You are not interested in doing certain things, and the growth is not there. So role of a leader is also making everybody look in the same direction. And this becomes a key aspect right now in doing whatever I'm telling you guys. Very important. You need to make them understand that the business, your business, is a vehicle that will lead you as a winner business owner, that will lead them as a winner, as a winner, employees and customers also will be the beneficiary of everybody focusing on success. So it's a win-win-win. Team, employee and employer, a team, customer and employer, right? This will drive a performance-driven culture in the organization, and everybody will be aiming towards higher success and higher growth, because now everybody can see very clearly that when we grow, this is the impact, this is the results. And you also must make them understand very clearly in numbers that what of their contribution will lead to growth of business, and default what kind of growth they should expect. Once your team understands this concept, win-win-win, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, there is a certain growth I can get when my money goes. Their aspiration and their growth related anxieties gets lowered down. They are confident now. Their focus is only one: grow the business, I will grow. You see, now everybody is aligned in the same way. Everybody organization is thinking same way. Business result, priority number one. Customer, growth priority number one. Then everything else becomes aligned. Now it is their vested interest to make your business grow. It's their vested interest to make the customer grow. This is a classic example of how you can make your employees partner in your growth. Also, you need to have a big heart. Share with them what you need to share. So look at your immediate subordinates, whom you have to align towards business growth, and ask them to do for their subordinates. So if you have layered organization, in-depth manager, assistant manager, executive, whatever you might have, you do with them, they do ahead. Now, if everybody is aligned in the company, everybody has something to aim for, and that is business goal, related with business goals, you are free, Baba. You can sit in the house and drink your green tea or margarita or coffee or whatever you like. And the team will be working hard to accomplish their dreams through your business. Your business will become a channel for them. That's what you need to make your business, a channel for their growth. The moment they can see that, moment you can help them understand that, moment you can align them with that, they will work. सुबह शाम रात दोपहर तुम्हारी छुट्टी हो जाएगी भाई. तुम घर में सो आके, कोई नहीं पूछेगा तुमको. कोई ना, you'll be free. Okay, so interesting, right? Number 3, offering them clarity. Okay, now once you have done the first 2 pieces of essential element, the third one that leads to most people leaving any company is they are not having clarity about their roles and responsibility in the company and impact they're able to create in the company and the future they have in the company. When this is not clear, they will leave because confusion leads to resignation. Clarity leads to retention. Remember this. This is HR one-on-one for you. Okay? So you give them clarity on their job role, on the way they will be monitored, on the way they'll be appraised, and tell them in advance. In fact, tell them at the time of hiring. Why wait? Usko dubana thodi na, usko tairana hai. Right? You're here to inspire people to produce better results and reward them for their better results. That's what your role will eventually become. You will become chief mentoring officer, not chief executive officer. They don't work out ever. The employees are chief executive officers, not you. You are chief mentoring officer, right? And once the business owners understand this, boom, bum, 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 result starts coming in, right? So here's what I have discovered. No matter how talented, skilled, or knowledgeable a person is, if you have not given them clarity, what is expected clearly out of them, how they'll be monitored, what will be the process, and how they will be appraised, and what will be the process, even the best of people will lead to pathetic results. Pathetic results. And I've seen it happening so many times in my job life earlier and business life later. Give them clarity, give them process, give them a step-by-step description. Then tell them how you will track them. Then tell them how you'll appraise them. Then tell them how you reward them. They will fly, man. They will fly. Helping people to understand what they're supposed to go and deliver, right? Give them the clear idea, okay, of the focus, their focus. And once they know what their focus should be, it will help them direct more efforts and produce results differently in the same scenario. So don't think the scenario needs to change. You could be in the same scenario, the guy could be in the same scenario, and you could be creating hugely different results. Understand this. If they know what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to do, how they'll be measured, how they'll be rewarded, boom. So they say clarity leads to action and action leads to results. Write this down somewhere. Clarity leads to action and action leads to results. So if you wish to make your people stay, make sure they clearly understand their roles and responsibilities in an organization. They know what they're brought there for, what is their unique place, and how they need to contribute in the company's performance uniquely so that they get their desired results. So giving them clarity also gives them a sense of contribution, which is very critical parameter. See, everybody wants to contribute. If somebody is not contributing, they feel like, oh my God, I'm not doing anything. I'm not worthwhile. I'm not wanted here. A lot of stuff. So it's very critical parameter for people to stay is to give them a sense of contribution, right? So you need to sit down, look at your immediate team members, and you decide what is the role clarity you're supposed to offer, what is the process clarity you're supposed to offer, what is the tracking, monitoring clarity you need to offer, and how you will appraise and how you reward, which you need to explain to them. You see, results will start changing. Number 4, mentoring, feedback, and appreciation. Oh my God, most people don't do it at all. But once you have given the clarity of role and responsibility, it is also equally important that you contribute in their life to making them efficient. Now, if you look from an employee perspective, there are a couple of factors that make them stay and continue in the organization. Personal and professional growth. I will repeat. Personal and professional growth is one of the biggest elements that most people focus on. So it becomes your responsibility as a business owner to mentor them and guide them, give them feedback. So they have a sense of feeling and understanding that they are growing and learning as an individual also and as a professional as well. If one thing I've understood over the years, working with thousands of people and retaining people, that you don't want them only to grow in their professional life, you also help them grow as personal life as well. as human beings. That means pushing them, helping them come over challenging environments, guiding them, improving their attitude. All this approach is very critical in helping people get to the next level, right? Now, when they see that they're growing as an individual, they're growing as a human being, they're growing professionally, they're learning, a combination of that, they feel like this is the place to be. If this can happen in the next 2 years, what can happen next 5 years? And this will make them stay and stick to you and be in love with you as well, no matter how strict you are, right? No matter how demanding you are, no matter how stickler for rules you are. When they can see growth, they're willing to put their effort. And love has to be there. See, love cannot be acted. Love, मोहब्बत की acting नहीं कर सकते हो. तुम्हें लोग या तो पसंद है या तो नहीं पसंद. If you're a people person, you're not people person. If you're not people person, you can never grow, turn into a people person. Love people, they love you back. So love is there. Plus you do all this, you get results. Not just love. Huh? Love is the base. Like it's base of a cake, but you don't eat the base. It's base of a pizza. You don't eat the base of the pizza, right? Do you? You put everything else on it. So just don't say, I love people, I'll not do anything, people should love me back. Doesn't happen. After love, you have to do all this, I'm telling you. It then becomes a combination and then becomes a massively huge combination. So you need to focus on growing your people holistically. Means working on their behaviors, working on their attitude, working on their adversity quotient. मुश्किल आती तो क्या होता है? कैसे react करते हैं? क्या करते हैं? Build them, guide them. Working on the emotional intelligence. How to connect with people, how to connect with need, how to connect with bond, how to connect with customer, right? How to come and connect with each other. Now, somebody who's mentoring and guiding them in all these areas, helping them become a better version of themselves, they will never leave you. Never. And again, I remember it all starts from love. Love is the solution for all the problems. Remember this, right? All the problems. The whole world problem today can be solved with love. But after love, there's a process, right? It's just not, I love in my heart. The guy loves in the heart. It's not Laila Majnun. If you have a heart full of love and compassion, and then you go out and execute, your strategy will always work. Love wala strategy is always work. Love ke liye kuch bhi karega. And that's true. People stay back. People leave people. People never leave companies. Remember that? People always leave people. Whom you're reporting to, whom you're maximum spending time with, they leave them. Okay, I don't lose my core people. I don't, because I connect with them. I never lose them. I hold them back because I invest heavily into emotions, into their growth, personal, professional, every area, guiding them, teaching them, being their mentor, right? And they respond, they reciprocate. And I've been lucky finding amazing people in my life, right from my journey of corporate life, from Holiday Inn to AT&T to HDFC and to Kotak and running my own businesses. Today I share gratitude to all the people who have worked with me. I want to say here that I love you all. Thank you very much for making me who I am. Thank you very much. Because your team makes you. You don't make them. You give them love, you put them system, and they build the business. They build magic. I've been very lucky to have all such people in my life. And you will also have, once you operate the way I'm sharing that with you. You see? It'll change. Okay. Now, number 5, offering them deserved growth. That's the last piece. This is number 5. Very important for people to stick with you and fall in love with you, that you are helping people grow in their finances, go in their positions, go in their responsibility, go in their contribution. See, bottom line is everybody is looking for individual growth. Gone are the days that people used to join organization simply for roti, kapda, and makan, basic things. They don't anymore. Today, people join a workforce or organization with personal ambition to have growth in all the areas. And their professional ambitions are better salary, better bonus, better appraisal, better responsibility, better designations. So you please make sure as a business owner, you are offering them their deserved growth. Desired is different, deserved is different. I always say, deserve before you desire. Don't put the horse before the cart. Having said that, the moment they deserve, boom, you give them. Then there is nothing stopping you. So your role as a business owner is to prepare proper career growth plan for your entire team, every member. So you can offer them deserved growth, which is a big motivator, again, for people to stick and stay with you. And last thing you want to do, instead of people focusing on their work, they're focusing on finding another job, which gives them better growth or better money. If somebody else can give him, you give them. And you run your business world class so that you can afford to give them. And then don't be a conjuice, right? Then you need to give it. So you got to make sure that you play your role as a business owner efficiently, create a proper growth plan for every employee, which will give them clarity about the future growth in your organization, and then give it to them. And give it to them a little before than they expect. And you're going to wow feeling, my goodness, I love this guy. This company is amazing. That's what they need to say. So provide them all these things I shared with you. Every career growth for every team member, which they are aware of, they know they've been discussed, and they're getting deserved growth. Oh my God, they're not going anywhere. I promise you, nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's leaving you. Nobody. Even from your office boy to your CFO or CXO. And they're also working hard. They're working more hard than you. You know, that change can come. So these are the few areas as a business owner you can focus. And I guarantee you, if you follow these 5 elements I shared with you today, your team will become like an army, which means high commitment, high results. And they'll stick to you no matter what. And they'll be your comrades in bringing the cup home, getting your flag on the sky, making you the brand you're proud of, getting you the conversions you always wished for, getting you to get the balance sheet, which makes everybody go weak in the knee. And they start looking at you that, boss, this is a business. And it'll inspire many more people to join your business. 5 things. Again, as I always say, let it come from your heart. Let it not come as a process. You understand that, you believe in what I'm saying, and then you do it. Oh my God. I cannot tell you what change you will create. I can't even tell you. But I can tell you one thing. It really works. Hundreds and thousands of businesses have gone through that, including me, and it always worked like a charm. So let me quickly share with you once again. Let me do a quick revision. What all you need to do to make your team fall in love with you. First of all, understand it's your need to have a team which is retained, stays to you with thick and thin, and works and builds your business to next level. Remember, I build people, people build me. So number 1 aspect is knowing your team better. Okay, knowing your team better. Building a team is like nurturing relationship. For it to be long and successful, the first step is to know them well. Likes, dislikes, what they're passionate about, their ambition, what growth they are looking at. If you if you don't know them, you can't lead them. Next, make them your growth partner. Helping them understand that when company grows, business growth, customers grows, they will also grow, and put a number to it, simplify for it, help them understand that the moment the company achieves desired growth and success, because of their contribution, without that it cannot happen, it's win, 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 they will also grow in proportion to the growth company is making. Okay. Number 3, offer them clarity, their job role clarity. No matter how talented or skilled or visionary person is, they will give to pathetic results if they don't know what is expected out of them. So clarity leads to action, and action leads to results. Okay, so share with them their job role clarity, share with them the processes they need to follow, share with them the monitoring system, share with them the appraisal system, share with them how you reward them, give them complete clarity. Next is mentoring, feedback and appreciation. People love to get good feedbacks or even improvement feedbacks, and they love when they're appreciated, and they love when they're recognized and they're rewarded. Mentoring becomes your key activity, your key role, helping them, pushing them to achieve bigger things, guiding them to improve their attitude, supporting them in their behavior, helping them get knowledge and skill, helping them professionally and personally, working on their adversity quotient, working on their behavior attitude, working on their emotional intelligence. That's kind of mentoring and guidance you do both in personal professional life, and suddenly you find they becoming better, you becoming better. They're sticking to you. They're not leaving you. They're sticking to you. And number 5, offering them their desired growth, but don't give growth at the end. Tell in the beginning what growth they will get. Help them work through it, mentor them through it, and then give their growth. People are very happy when they're able to create impact, when they're able to create results, when they feel a sense of contribution, when they get better responsibility, better recognition, bonuses, salaries, growth, everything. Now, roti kapda makan ke liye log kaam nahi karte hain, log results or outcome ke liye kaam karte hain. If you want higher commitment, higher passion, higher efficiency, please make sure there's a clarity about future growth given to them in the beginning. Their plan is discussed and followed through and given. Always try to go a little before they're expecting to get them the wow results, right? So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Now, what I want you to do is very, very quickly go to the chat window. Go quickly. Go to the chat window and write down what did you like the most today. Come on, very quickly. What did you like the most today? And also write down one action which you will take in your team. कुछ तो एक करोगे इसमें से. Okay? What did you like the most? Write down that number one. What is the one action you will take today to bring in that impact in your business, in your life, in your team's life? Go to the chat window and let's do that. Everybody, because your contribution in writing gets your mind to open up. Right now, you are only listening. When you write, you commit. When you commit, you do. Your brain gets tuned to the factor कि ये करना ही है और फिर हो जाता है. रामदेव बाबा कहते हैं करने से होता है. So everybody in the chat window, go ahead and write down very, very quickly that what was your wow learning and what do you commit to do in this coming week, this coming month, and how will you change your team results? Some people are saying offering them clarity, job role clarity. Thank you very much for doing that. Yes. Offering them directions, offering them process, sharing process training with them. Yes. Very important. That is also big clarity. How they're supposed to work, what they're supposed to do, what are their roles, what are their contributions, how they are supposed to, what are the process to that, how they have to monitor it, how you will monitor them. Yes. Very important. Very, very important. A lot of people talk about mentoring, that I will become a mentor, personal life, professional life, emotional intelligence. Yes, I can see that. Yes, absolutely. You can do that. Helping them on the professional front. Adversity quotient. Oh my God, yes. How do you make them handle adversity? Very, very important. A holistic approach and holistic growth, a holistic mentoring system, both personal, professional. Yes, absolutely right. Emotional intelligence, working on their behavior and attitude, on their knowledge, on the skill, on the work knowledge. Yes, very good. Giving them the growth. Yes, giving them the plan, giving them the growth plan, giving them desired growth, money growth, salary growth, responsibility growth. Yes, giving them better responsibility, allowing them to contribute better as the people are growing in the company. Yes, absolutely correct. This is also right. The first few are also right. Very good. And yes, making them your growth partners. I love that. This is very, very essential. Setting a culture where team understands that their growth and success will come when they contribute to the business growth. Absolutely correct. Absolutely right. The business is a vehicle which will lead them and you both to serve customer better, and the reward is for both of you and the customer. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. And if you can make them understand this, that default company growth will in default lead to their growth. And the moment team understand this, the aspirational growth, their aspiration, their growth is related to the business growth, and they start working towards it. Bolo tararara. Results will change to next level. Absolutely right. Knowing your team. Oh yes. Knowing your team better. What they like, dislike, what they're passionate about, what their ambitions. Yes. Knowing your team better. Absolutely. Thank you very much for saying that. What is the growth they're looking at? Now, you cannot lead people until you know them. Absolutely correct. Lovely, guys. So thank you very much, everybody, for doing that. And I don't want anybody to leave without putting in full thoughts, putting it down. Make a commitment that I have learned this and I will apply this. Only with such commitment we grow. You don't make commitment, guys, you don't grow. So don't lose this chance. I'm going to say bye-bye to you, but I want you to sit down and I want you to create this so we create magic together. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, see you on the other side. Take care. I'm going to see you soon. Okay? Bye-bye. And you don't leave absolutely without putting in whatever you have committed in the chat box. Your one learning and your one commitment that what action you will take. Thank you very much.